Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are at number 62 of the 64 movements in the guangpingyang Taijiquan series. This one is called Cross Wave Sweep the Lotus. So as I told you in the previous movement, these two especially, they need the momentum. The first, so how do I speak? How do I use words? The previous movement, Ring the Moon, dovetails into this one. We use the energy of that one to momentifully, which is a new word, put us into this next movement. So let me show it to you, and we will break this down together as always. When we ended, we were in a cat stance with the left foot forward. The right hand had already rung the moon, so it's palm down, and the left hand is at a hook, crane's beak, to the back of the body. The string is holding us up, and we are moving from the center. This is Cross Wave Sweep the Lotus. Okay, so that is a lotus kick that we're going to be doing. Let's take a look at the footwork first, shall we? So we're in a cat stance. That means left foot is forward and the top of the foot, ball of the foot is light. And what's happening is the center of us is going to turn us. So start off by doing this kind of slowly, and you can feel that you need to be turning a little bit to the left in order to go to the right, okay? By the way, if you have a right hip injury, knee injury, ankle injury issue in your body, I want you to wait and look at the modification for this before trying this turn out. It's really important for you to know what you're capable of. Don't do this on carpet. Don't do this on an unsafe surface. Make sure that if you're doing it, you aren't gripping too much to the floor. All right. With all of those aside, the footwork. When we begin the turn, what we're going to do is sort of back this up and then put the hands away. Notice I'm going to turn to the left and then turn to the right, which gives me the momentum to come to this 180-degree turn. Notice that I did do a little thing with my hips. You know, you're going to bring it back and forward or to the right, to the left, to the right, kind of quickly in order to get the momentum to come around. For those who can't do this, that's okay. I'll have a modification for you next. But what's happening is, especially when you're going slowly, you have to lift the front foot, and as you turn, lift the back heel and pivot on the ball of the right foot. Okay? So it's just turn to the left, lift the foot, pivot on the ball of the right foot. And in the beginning, especially if you're doing this on not a great surface, it may be that you come around and you're facing the corner. Don't worry about it. Just keep working at it, and eventually you'll end up 180 degrees. Okay, modified footwork for this particular part. You're in a cat stance. Don't think about getting 180 degrees. Put that out of your mind. Just imagine you're just standing here and you're like, I'm going to go over here. And then someone calls you, or you just decide, I'm going to turn around. Step back, put the left foot in a cat stance. Voila, you're there. What happens is when you're thinking, I've got to get there, you do kind of one of these things and you're tripping over yourself to get where you need to go. You're going to get there. Just do it naturally and with a lot of patience. You just step, go in here, oh, looking over here, cat stance. It's simple, you're grounded, you're not flustered over yourself, and you're not tripping yourself. That's just step, step, cat stance. Okay? All right. So once we get there, this is just the first motif, is to get to the cat stance. Then what's going to happen is the left foot takes a step to the diagonal. We sink into the kwa and we stay there. The right foot comes up and around and it goes right back to where it was, and we go in between the feet. So we're in a cat stance. We step to the corner. We sweep the leg and bring it back. Cat stance. Step. Sweep. And make sure it's a controlled kick and come back to center. So the way that you get that controlled kick is that when you when you step with your left, you stay on your left. You sink down into it, spiral the chi down, sweep the leg, and then place the leg back and come in between the feet. What ends up happening for a lot of people is they step, sweep, and fall back. You want control and you want to be centered. The string will bring you over that. You will root down. You'll do your kick, and you'll place the foot back down and then get in between the feet. Okay? It feels so much better when you're not flying all over the place and you feel very rooted and controlled. So putting these two together, you're in a cat stance. You turn, staying on that right leg, step, sweep, bring the foot down. Let's try it again. Sweep around, step, kick, back to center. Again, turn, step, kick, back to center. Last time. Turn, kick, back to center. All right, yay, let's look at the hands. So the left hand is behind you in a crane's beak. The right hand is palm down. And we begin when we're turning. Left hand comes around because the string is drawing it around, comes palm down. We come over to the side and then we turn, do our kick, and the hands sweep across the kick. And we end here. Okay? Right palm down, left hand behind you, and we turn. Ooh. And the turn just dictates where the hands go, and then we turn back, and the hands come along for the ride, and they end there. All right? Again. Turn. Hands just kind of go to the right because we go to the right, and then the center line turns to the left, and the hands float over to the left. All right, let's put these two together. Now I'm going to start coming into the ending point of Ring the Moon. So we ring the moon, we turn, step, kick, and the hands come over to the left. Okay, let's try it again. step, kick. Let's get into a cat stance. We're turning, step, kick, back to center. Step, kick, back to center. Last time. Step, kick, back to center. All right, so let's look at these two movements put together, okay? So we're here at retreat to ride tiger. We come in to ring the moon. And go into the lotus kick. Okay, let's try that again. Begin, turn, ring the moon. Left foot comes forward as we rise out of the right, and then we sink into the right to do the turn, kick. Hands over to the left, and the foot is back. We're between the feet. Last time, two movements together. Begin, heel comes in, we ring the moon with the left, and then the right, and then we work on our lotus kick. Okay. Those two are a lot of fun to do it together, and I hope that you are able to maintain that center line so that you're not having to force yourself as you come around into a cat stance and then back into the back foot after your lotus kick. Just play with it. It happens, especially in the beginning, if it's new to you. That you can't really feel the center and that gravity is pulling you this way and that way, or it feels like it. All right, happy practicing. Shisha. And if you want to know when my videos upload, click the subscribe button and you will be notified. And then if you want to take classes with me, log on to my website. It's in the description, and check out the classes that I have. All right, good luck.